We just caught Mark Pavidis on his way to dinner here Friday night at the Boulder City RC Speedway. Mark, you had a great run in that last round, put in the top 10, and things are looking pretty good after today.
Yeah, I was telling Brent, I think they miscounted my transponder. But no, it went well. I think, running in the 40, the track's super rough. But it's kind of accustomed to what everyone, when they come here to race, that's what this track's kind of known for. So running in the 40 plus class with all my friends in there, it really helped kind of get used to, that's where all the bumps are. And yeah, it was good. The car, Adam gave me a change to the shocks for that last one, and no, it was really good. I was able to push it a little bit harder, and I mean, they even announced me in the lead a couple times. I was like, going on?
I was sitting there watching on Live RC and just like cheering for you. Come on, Mark,
yeah.
You gotta beat all these guys, because you're a former winner of this race, I believe, a couple of times.
Yep.
But you don't get to run quite all that often, especially to some of the younger kids. So do you think that with the track being so rough and you don't really get a chance to practice on stuff like this, so does it kind of equal everybody out?
Yeah, I think when the track gets this rough that it is an equalizer, and because the pace slows down a little bit, you have to kind of pick and choose where you want to go a little bit more than say when the track's kind of in better condition. So that tends to favor me a little bit, like you said, because I don't get to run as much as they do. So, but I was having fun. I mean, all day, got to meet a bunch of new people out here, and no, it was a good time all day.
The track is a little bit different than what we normally see at this race. It looked like they tried to tone it down a little bit, and that not only obviously it's easier to drive, but it looks like it'll be a lot easier to race on, trying to go heads up with somebody. But where do you think are still the tougher sections of the track?
I think some of the tougher sections are going to be the back straightaway, just the nature of the drop downs and the way your car tends to get out of shape just from the nature of those drop downs. And how fast you take it is kind of a tricky section, because leading up to that it's a little bit rough. And then another kind of tricky section, which the track isn't rough, but I think it's just due to grip changing, is in this kind of sweeper leading up to that back straightaway. Some people are having a tough time with that just because the traction changes in different spots of the track and you're trying to accelerate as hard as you can. So those to me seem to be the toughest parts, and obviously there's holes in the track before the jumps and stuff like that, but those are all stuff, things you have to negotiate anyway. Something
that we've heard from a lot of the drivers, that also too, given the position of the driver's stand of the track and just the perspective on some of the lanes, like the double on the right side, is a pretty serious part of the track, and it's actually coming straight at you, so it's hard to time through there.
Right.
Does that really play a bigger part, especially when it gets dark?
Yeah, when it gets dark, I'm lost. So hopefully, hopefully when we're running the races tomorrow, which I think they're doing a great job. They're running a bunch of lower mains tomorrow, and then in through the evening, and then the higher mains in the day on Sunday. So, but yeah, when it does get dark, it does get hard to judge the speed of your car, because it is coming towards you. So, and you do want to land more on the downside than you do, maybe in the middle of the jumps, because then you can't make it cleanly over the second one. So it's tough.
Well, you said you were lost, but you sure didn't look it in that last round. Congratulations on a fantastic top 10 run here in the second round, and good luck for the rest of the weekend.
Awesome, appreciate it.
And cut.